Hello, Mark Larsen here for the Dreamcatcher podcast. Thanks for joining us. Today, my guests are Emily and Andrew from Lincoln, Nebraska, and they are also part of Stray by the Bay. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to meet you.
So we haven't known each other. I mean, it was just not very long ago that we even crossed paths. I think it was in Cortland. You guys were doing an event there, and I know a little bit about you, but maybe a little bit of background for the audience here.
Yeah, so we're the owners slash founders of Stray by the Bay Cat Cafe. We kind of started this because I adopted my cat back in 2021, and she made me into a cat person. I was a total dog person before I adopted her, and she totally changed my perspective on cat.
They could do that.
Yeah, let me tell you, they are amazing creatures, and they will make you think what they want you to think.
Hey, well, that too, yes.
But she waited in a cage for about 6 months at the vet clinic I was working at. No one wanted to adopt her. I kind of just messaged him one day. I said, "We have a cat now. I'm bringing her."
I did not have much of a choice, but
I don't have those choices are, yes.
yeah.
They might make you think you do, but
And I told him, I said, "Hey, I'm bringing a cat home. She's probably going to be nervous for a couple days. You might not see her. She'll probably hide under the bed." That night, she's sleeping on my head.
oh, she's like, I'm home.
Purring nonstop. And she has not left my head to sleep on, I think, since we brought.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I love cats. I mean, I'm cat and dog, but I prefer almost cats. I mean, we've had a couple calicos that have been strays. Well, people dumped them. So,
Yeah.
and which I don't know how people can do that. So you're not originally from Lincoln. You were telling me that day we talked. So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from New Jersey. I grew up probably like 45 minutes from the ocean.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm a little bit further in. I'm Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay, cool.
Like right on the edge of Jersey. So we both met in community college in Jersey. So
Everett.
And then I thought I was going to go to vet school. And so I was looking for a school to transfer to get my bachelor's degree. I poured a bunch of different schools. UNL was on my list. I just fell in love with UNL. The program was so much better than anywhere else I'd looked at. The city was great. And I just stayed here, and he came out.
I just kind of followed with.
It's cool. That's very cool. So how long have you been in Nebraska?
I moved out here 2018. You came up during the pandemic, I think, right?
Yeah, it's been about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So do you still have family back on the East Coast?
Yeah.
All of our family.
All of them.
Oh, really? Oh, do you get to go visit them very often?
We went back for the first time in 3 years this summer.
Well, it took 2 weeks off, so we were able to spend
Very good.
a good amount of time then.
Long, especially
But we drove it too. How long did that take to drive?
Like 20 hours?
I can believe that.
I think
Yeah.
20 hours if you don't stop. So
That is a long ways. So does your families come out here then? Have they been to Nebraska?
Every now and then, yeah, they'll have some PTO and they'll fly off. They'll make the better choice to fly.
You understand? So what do they think of Nebraska? What did you think of Nebraska when you came out here the first time?
I mean, every time my parents have come out here, they've absolutely loved it. They're even discussing buying a house out here. So they're fully supportive of Lincoln, Nebraska.
It's a cool. I love that city. I mean, it's nice size.
Yeah, and when I first moved out here, I was so shocked because everyone here is so nice. I wasn't Nebraska is a thing.
Yep, it is. Yeah,
Everyone just wants to know how you're doing. It's crazy.
it is, and and that's why I love Nebraska. I mean, I started out in Colorado, but I love Nebraska, and I pretty much grew up where I'm at in South Central Nebraska. But I mean, so a little bit about what this journey that you're on with the cats. I mean, how long has that been going on?
You want to talk about that? Whoa, you probably don't. He doesn't know dates.
Okay, so I know a relative timeline. We've been doing this for about, what, 2? So you... Yeah. it started off as just a joke, really. Like, let's just quit our jobs and just open up a cat cafe. But then, like, the more and more we talked about it, we're like, why don't we actually just go through with it? But
Yeah.
because what's that? Stuart back home on the East Coast was working on opening up a cat cafe. So it kind of also inspired us a little bit to get things moving. We're can do it. Why not? Why not us?
Sure, exactly. Yeah. No, I mean, so why stray cats? I mean, will you eventually do something with dogs, or just we're going to stay with cats, or?
I think we'll probably stick with a cat. I think in the future I would love to foster some dogs and puppies as well, but Stray by the Bay will probably mostly stay cat-based. There's already so many great like dog rescues and places here. And I feel like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I think dogs are a little easier to get adopted. They're able to show their personalities a bit more than cats. So I kind of want to give cats their place to shine in the world. So
I love that. No, I do. I truly love cats. I mean, they are a breed of their own, that is for sure. So have you guys found a place for your cafe?
we're looking at a couple different spaces. We haven't narrowed it down to one specifically. At the end of this month, we have like a bunch of fundraisers going on this month.
Nice.
So we want to get those wrapped up. I think the final one wraps up on the 30th. So literally the last day of the month, we'll collect all of our resources and we're kind of just going to go to the bank and be like,
Them alone. Give them.
if you know anyone with a loan, contact us.
No,
But
this is you will get this. Yes.
I'm really hoping, but we'll narrow it down once we have that secured. We'll narrow it down to our perfect location. And who knows, maybe December 1st, the perfect space will open up. So
True. Yeah, the universe has a way of doing that. It shows you, when in the time. Do you have a specific place you would like to be in Lincoln?
There's a couple areas. There's some closer to downtown, some by Easy Campus, which is our ideal area, just so it's close enough to the students that aren't allowed to have animals inside their dorms. It'll be a nice little outlet for them.
That would be cool. Yeah.
De-stress, study. But yeah, there's spots all around town. If we don't get our ideal lot, well, at least be open and be able to help cats somewhere.
Good way to do it. That sounds pretty awesome. I mean, so how does you have the vision of what your cafe will look like?
yeah, ideally it'll be, half coffee shop, half cat adoption center. Health code states that, the cats do have to be separate, so you won't be finding the cats in the kitchen.
But that's too bad. I can see the cats helping.
I know, I think they could make a really good, like, macchiato if you let me.
They would met them. They would give it a shot, I guarantee.
So ideally, you would walk into the cafe area, you would order your drink or your snack, and you'd head into the cafe, the cat room, excuse me. And, there would just be free roaming cats from local shelters. Currently, we're partnered with the Capitol and the Beatrice Humane Societies. So
nice. Okay.
probably every month they'll swap off who has cats in our room. You don't have to adopt. You just come in, hang out, help socialize and enrich the cats. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to get that open. I mean, I love cats, and cats usually love me. They gravitate towards me. Yeah, boy.
A membership.
Yeah, I think, that's awesome. We'll be look forward to that. But I think they think they're going to try and intimidate me. And it's like, oh, this guy's a cat guy. Yeah, he's moving out. He should. No. So stray cats in Lincoln, how will they, I would think there might be a lot of stray cats in Lincoln. How could you be overwhelmed by that? Or how will stray cats find you?
So mostly they'll come from the shelter.
They will.
And they're a great resource in town. They do so many things. And I think they're in a cat crisis currently. So there's always an abundance of cats that need homes. So I don't think, knock on wood, I would love a time where we have no cats in the cafe because they're all adopted. But
that's a great dream to have come to fruition. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No. So I got to ask, you said you had some fundraisers going on this month. What are some of the fundraisers you got going on?
So currently we have a raffle with Superior Vet Clinics. They have one of our fun little cat trees along with also have their goodies. They have like our stickers. They have a mug.
They have stickers, mugs, they have Sancho and other supplies in their raffle costumes. They even have coupons for 25%, 25 definitely off of a vet exam and then $10 grooming.
Nice.
And then put in a bunch of other cat goodies in there.
Yeah,
Very good.
yes. So there's that going on at the end of the month, and then we also have a apparel fundraiser where we have a couple new T-shirts with a new design on it that will go to that's the end. Or not 21st is the last day for it.
Okay. So that sounds good. I mean, Superior, Nebraska? Is that in your stuff?
Superior veterinary care.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, you guys get out here quite a ways. The Superior, Nebraska, not that far. I thought you're really expanding to the whole state.
Side of Lincoln. So they're still in thinking. They're also doing a fundraiser for us this month. A $1 from every exam and nail trim that they do this month also goes straight towards Stray by the Bay opening up their physical location. So
excellent. I love that. So I was talking about, I love your T-shirt there. Who did the artwork?
So we commissioned this design back in April of 2023.
Yeah.
I forget the artist's name. I tried to go find them the other day, and they're gone. They don't exist.
Oh, that's too bad.
And I was like, oh, that's that. But they also did the design for our current T-shirt fundraiser we're doing. This is the design from this is actually one of the shirts from our last fundraisers in April. But the design we have this time, it's 3 cats and they make a coffee mug and like their tails are kind of the same stuff. It's a bit more simple than this one, but we got T-shirts and crew necks with that design on it.
Very cool. So do you have like a website where people can buy this merch?
Yeah, it's just www.straybythebay.com. We have a little shop. Currently we have our old design of T-shirts. It does have this logo on it, but it's just the light blue. Our stickers and our mugs are also on there.
Very, very nice. So when we met at Cortland, do you do a lot of events like that during the summer?
Usually, yeah. I feel like it picks up a lot more during like the fall and winter time, just because a lot more people, there's a lot more festivities going on.
Sure, that makes sense.
But yeah, typically we try to reach out to any events that kind of relate to what we're doing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like if it's animal related or anything like that, because it feels kind of strange going to a craft show when we're only bringing like our merch basically, and I
And we're David to saying, yeah.
Yeah, we started making cat toys this year because we were like, yeah.
like we got something.
It's a journey. I mean, you haven't been on this journey that long. So are you documenting everything you're going through then? Or do you I mean, have you done anything like that? The journey?
We need to.
Yeah, we have not, no.
Because you both,
When we met, you were like, you guys need a podcast. You should sit down.
you do need a podcast. You guys would be awesome together. So
I feel like once the cafe's open, it'll be a lot more interesting with cats running around in the background, attacking us mid-conversation. It'll be fun.
I've been documenting a few things on like our TikTok account. It's mostly like our foster cats. I like to really promote
very
them
good.
so that by the time they're ready to be adopted, like a lot of people have seen them. I mean, one of our foster kittens, Hash Brown, she was like snatched up from the PetSmart location she was sitting in really quick. This girl messaged me. She was like, I just adopted Hash Brown this morning. Like I found her on your TikTok. I was like,
Yeah.
like I did something good.
Yeah, and you guys are on a lot of social media. I was looking earlier about all the TikTok and X or Twitter, and Facebook, Instagram. So, so would a podcast ever be down the line? Would you ever think about doing it?
I think so. I mean, we'll definitely have a lot of things to talk about once the cafe's open. I'd also really like once we're open to have like, maybe not every night, but like cat cafe after hours, like Stray Swiss or something. And you could it's basically just, watching the cats be cats at night.
Do what they do, yeah.
I bet you would have. I bet you'd be so many people attending that. I would think that'd be really good. No. So, is there a date you would like to be open by?
Definitely sometime early next year. Okay. So after these fundraisers end by the end of November, all of December will basically be hunting down the perfect locations to get, and then we'll renovate it, and hopefully renovations aren't as difficult as I hope they will be. Because it shouldn't be that much just to put up a dividing wall and maybe something here and there.
Should be good.
Yeah. So
Snip next year. Well,
And yeah, the best laid plans, but you have to have a timeline that is the one you would like to. So,
yeah.
so are you both handy with like building things? I mean, could you do renovations pretty much yourself?
I'm pretty crafty, but I also feel like if I watch a couple YouTube videos, I have the confidence that I could like tile back room. So I will definitely be trying to put up a wall.
Yeah, and YouTube, that's the awesome thing about YouTube. That is for sure too. So,
and my family is very good with on-hand work, so we have that I'll do if need be.
People,
whatever you got to do to get, But so, are you guys on YouTube, or have you done a YouTube channel yet?
Nah.
no, it's on my list, but like it's only really I think this year that I've been like, all right, I'm face of the company. I gotta put my sick.
Put that pressure on you, yeah. No, sorry. I was just, and a YouTube channel. I mean, you could put up all kinds of videos, and then it's not very soon before you start sharing the ad revenue. That'd be another stream of income for you guys to help out. So, and I mean, gosh, you could have all kinds of. I mean, shorts. You get money from you too, and I mean, you could have the cats. You could do it endless there with all this stuff.
Yeah, I
would love
probably
that.
reformat a lot of the TikToks to work for YouTube now that I think about it.
True, that would be good. So, are you a big TikToker then?
I like to scroll. Be on there doing any dance trends or anything, but I like the occasional scroll. I do really like sharing, the cats and kittens that we get with, we don't have a very big following on there. Like, I think we only just hit like 200. I don't promote the TikTok that much, but like.
Not yet. You will. You didn't. Yeah, you will definitely. Yeah, I have no doubt you guys will be very successful. So, so since it's a Dreamcatcher podcast, I always ask both of you individually, what were your dreams when you were growing up?
So originally, I was really into building with Legos and blocks, and then my grandma once said, "You should be an architect when you grow up."
Oh wow, yeah.
So that was my main plan. Did I really want to be an architect? Not really.
Okay.
So it was fun to build with blocks back then, but then as I got older, the creativity kind of subsided a bit, as it does. And then I kind of veered more towards like the business tech side.
Okay.
Because her brother-in-law got me interested in like MIA, just like IT.
Nice.
So I went to the college for that. And now I work in a science lab, not utilizing a side degree at all. It's great.
You never know where life's going to take you. That's for sure. Yeah.
And I mean, I thought I was going to be veterinarian. Like, you can go through my little kindergarten book, and there's a very badly drawn picture of me being a vet.
It's all right.
But, like, I grew up and I was like, I'm going to be a vet. I'm going to be a vet. And then I started working in a vet office, and all of my doctors were like, listen, you would be a really great vet, but the field is not it right now. Like,
really,
the debt to income rate, not good. So they were, you are going to spend the rest of your life laying off that degree. Go do something else that brings you like joy and fulfills you in a different way.
Okay, I like that. And I'm impressed that they told you that. Yeah.
I was not expecting them to be that real with me. I mean, usually it's like a very big like shortage of that, more about hiring than graduating right now. Them to be like, hey, this is going to affect us to tell you not to do this, but like,
Yeah.
go do something like better in the world.
So is that kind of what led you to what you with what you're right now? Okay, or
Yeah, I was like, I still want to do something with animals. I just didn't know what. So like, the joke of a cat cafe popped up, and then it was finally like, that's the thing. That's what I'm doing. And like, I still want to be able to rescue cats on the side. So I think once we have the cafe up and running, we'll get a separate rescue going so we can continue doing that. But
okay,
yeah,
okay. No, that's great. I mean, it is. I mean, it sounds like becoming a vet is like becoming a doctor. You know, it's so much expense, and I mean, I don't know where that's going to end for either field. And so, if people want to support you, you know, from this podcast, how could they support you both and your what you're doing?
So through our fundraisers that we have with the cat tree raffle, the apparel fundraiser, and just any direction if they feel inclined to do so.
GoFundMe's currently going in still too.
Yeah, our GoFundMe, also the GoFundMe that we have, Superior Vet Clinic is matching however much you donate to take
Nice.
of your bill.
Wow, that's really a good deal.
Yeah, so there's that, and then our merch on our website as well. Everything goes 100% to help us open up the cat cafe.
And honestly, just like sharing, liking, interacting with any post that we put out, like that helps tremendously because it just gets the word out. I mean, we have people outside of Lincoln. We have friends up in Omaha. They're like, we hear people talking about you up here. And like,
Really? That's great to hear. That is very much great to hear. And we can share whatever you guys want to put in the show notes too, you know, so people can support you that way too. So, so when you do your podcast, do you have a name for it? Probably the same as what you're doing now.
man,
I'm trying to be clever.
it took a while for us to come up with Story by the Bay. So
Yeah, that's a very so okay. I had somebody I was telling them that you were going to be on the podcast. How'd you come up with Stray by the Bay?
We were just kind of throwing stuff around. We did have the initial idea of when we opened, it'll be a beachy, because it's so to kind of pay homage to our East Coast roots. Oh, and we both miss the ocean and the beach.
Oh, I do you. I love the ocean. I'm here in Nebraska.
As far away as you could be from the ocean water. So we just kind of had that in mind and just throwing it around.
yeah, we were like, cut up straight, sheet line, and then I think we're bouncing ideas off my sister at the time. When she was going to open up her cat cafe, the idea was the Earl Grey stray.
Oops. Yeah.
And she was like, well, if you're going for a coastal theme, like maybe something with like beach or shore or bay. And I was like, I said,
Yeah.
hey, stray.
Perfect. Yeah, very perfect. No, I mean, so how close are you guys where you grew up to the ocean? Very close?
I was never more than like a at most 45-minute drive. And that was if I didn't take the express. So
And how I was just 45 minutes further in.
yeah.
Okay.
And like I spent every summer at the beach. Like my parents would drop us off for a week at my aunt's house. She lived in Ocean City, New Jersey. And we'd wake up 8 a.m. and we'd be like, beach time, take us to the beach.
There's nothing. I mean, it's something about it. I mean, just being on the beach with the water coming in, and and the waves, and
Yeah.
it's just very calming. I like that a lot.
Very.
We're hoping to recreate that.
Yeah. So that's another business in Lincoln, that ocean something.
We should just get a fake beach here. Right? If you
And I'll be there. I'll definitely be there.
a room of 6 in.
I was gonna bring that up, but the cats might think it's a giant litter box.
Sounds fun for the customer.
You might want to keep those businesses apart.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just there is something about that. So okay. Would you ever, once you got this up and running, would you ever expand to more in different towns like Omaha?
I mean, I think the dream would be to at least have either like 5-10 years from now, we're either moving to like a really big facility, or we're opening up a second location. I mean, at the end of the day, more space or a second location means more cats that we can save. So I'm for being able to save as many cats as possible, whether that means a second location or bigger location,
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
cats,
that's
more homes.
so. Do you guys ever speak on this cause in front of people? You know, about the problem of stray cats or stray animals? I mean, there's just pretty much out here in the country. That's where most of our animals have come from. Somebody dumps them, and
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my friends listen to me rant about cats and strays because, like, at the end of the day, it's human fault that those cats are out there. Even if we're not the one that put them outside, one of our fellow neighbors or
yeah,
someone in the community has put a cat out there, whether it was recently or even like 10, 15 years ago. The population is still alive. So
it is.
the only way we're going to do something about it is not by complaining or even by like criticizing people who have put them out there. It's by doing something.
It is.
Like
In action, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so we would love to expand into, helping with PNR in the future, so Trap-Neuter-Return. Kind of the best ways to manage those populations that are out there living in the community. It's not taking the cat out of its, home, because that's what it is to that, but it's stopping the cycle. They're not able to reproduce, so the generation will end with them, kind of.
Excellent. Okay, I really like that. So I have a question for you, and it seems like it's a terrible trend. People get the dog or cat, and then it's not a good fit, and they bring them back to the vet or wherever or the shelter, I should say. So when I would never do that. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
why is that a trend now where people think they're almost like the animal's disposable? It's like this, or a piece of article of clothing. It's like, well, it doesn't quite fit, so I'm going to bring it back to the store. I mean, this is a living thing.
Yeah.
So,
People just have different perceptions of things. They don't value it as much as other things. And I seem like it. That's just how people are sometimes. That's nothing we can really change. The best thing we can do is when the cat base open, when they're able to pre-roam and show their true personalities, hopefully it'll reduce the amount of prey that they'll buying into instead of getting a cat in a shelter that's really closed off and they're very shy and everything, and they buy it and they're a psychopath and I don't want to steal or
Yeah, I think a lot of it is one, like, owning a pet is a privilege. Don't think that it is like a right to own an animal. I think it is absolutely a privilege for us to have them in our names. But I also think that sometimes people have this like ideal pet in their mind or this like little bit of a fantasy of what they think their dog or cat should be. And at the end of the day, just like people, every dog, every cat, every hamster, every bird, they're different. So it's just like having a child. Your child's not going to turn out so when you treat it.
yes. Yeah.
But we love them anyways. Like these two dogs. One is like this old man, and he has been ever since I adopted him when he was and he has the most relaxed personality. And we were like, we can definitely handle a second dog. Just be a drain. Let's just like Willie. D's and C's. But we love her anyway. She goes out in the backyard and we don't have to pick up poop. That's what I'll say. And she destroys every toy we give her. And like, she's naughty. At the end of the day, I'm like, I'm glad we have her. I love her. Like, I wouldn't trade her for anyone else in the world. I wake up to a cat biting my face every morning, and I also love that.
Yeah. My favorite cat, aka my son, is our three-legged rescue that we have. He sleeps right on my shoulder every night, but he has a mouth on him.
Oh, really? Okay.
He woke me up at like 6 a.m. this morning on our day off, just to be like, feed me.
Yeah, something is cat.
Breakfast.
And he doesn't stop.
He screams. You could be anywhere in the house, and yeah, you'll hear him. But
Yeah.
I still love him.
Yeah, it's their personality, and that doesn't surprise me. Cats seem to know when days off and that kind of thing. Anyway, and I know they won't.
They don't respect us.
they don't. So three-legged. What happened to the cat just to have three legs?
So we're not 100% sure. Someone contacted us early on in our Stray by the Bay days.
Okay.
Uh, someone got word to someone else and she had a couple kittens, in fact.
It's a feral colony that she takes care of in Malcolm, Nebraska. And she noticed the one day that that kitten looked a little weird. He looked a little close, and he was missing half his leg. So she ran out there, I think in like a thunderstorm, and like caught him in a big net. And was like, I don't know what to do with him. Like, my husband's allergic to cats.
Uh-huh.
How much is it gonna cost to like take care of this? So we met up with her. We took him to the emergency vet, made sure he was okay. He got surgery the next day. And we were like, okay, we're gonna take the time to subsidize and we'll actually adopt him out once he's ready. He's ready. This guy.
I had other plans.
This.
That he was extremely skittish. He didn't like anyone. It took a while for him to warm up to anybody, but I kept working at it, and we already had 3 cats at the time.
Yeah, we had adopted Squid in 2021.
I like that name.
And then we found the cat quadruplets were the first kittens we ever rescued at Stray by the Bay. I found them out of the road on Old Cheney here in Lincoln, and they were 3-week-old. And we ended up keeping Macchiato and Biscotti. And then he Drumstick is what we named his 3-legged.
That guy can kind of see that.
And he kind of like fell in love with Biscotti. We joked that they're boyfriends. And then he just like fell in love with Andrew.
I felt bad having to adopt him out because he's so attached to Body and got so hard.
Maybe been kind of funny, yeah.
So he was very young. He was how?
Just about 3 or 4 months old when we got him and took his leg off. So I mean, he still hides him when we have guests over.
Yeah.
But every night, snuggled up against his chest.
You're his human. Yeah, very much. So you said something about Stray by the Bay days, or what was that, or something?
No, I was just referencing to early on when we first started doing Stray by the Bay. I feel like a lot of people were reaching out because they were a little unsure as to what we were. So a lot of people have reached out to us to help rescue cats. So a lot of our early on, fosters were rescues. So a lot was out of our pocket, and
yeah. Most of the money we made, like anything that we raised before this year's, it went right to the vet care of any cats we have with us. So like we had a big fundraiser last year, but it covered just like the spay and neuters and shots for the 8 cat at the time. So it was like,
yep.
It is like, I'm so glad that we were able to read that for those kittens. Like, we didn't make any progress towards that opening the cafe till this.
Well, we broke even there.
Yeah. Well, sometimes break even is good. Yeah, that can be a thing, a goal too. So
doing the taxes, I was like, ooh.
So okay, we're coming up on the holiday season. Do you have anything coming up in December then?
We kind of took this holiday season off. Usually we do a lot of events around Christmas time and like the holidays and Thanksgiving and all that. But we're really focusing on like finding that space next month and then hopefully negotiating a pretty good lease with whoever owns that space and then getting to renovating, because the sooner we can get renovations started and completed, the sooner we can be open.
Yeah, I guess we feel like we've been promising people a lot on when we'll open, because the first time we had a little fundraiser and it didn't fall through. Nowadays during events, people would be like, "Yeah, I've been following you for like since the beginning." And they'll wait in. We're like, "Wow, we're working on." So now that we have
this, yeah,
it is, and now that we have a set timeline, a set goal, we're on track to opening to around the timeline that we're at now. So
very good.
So not a promise, but
hell, well, yeah, it is. because I mean, like I said, best laid plans. You never know what can come up.
Yeah.
Say the least. And so we get to be together with family at Christmas.
I don't think this year. The most that we've had holiday wise, like my parents came out early last year. They were here like the first or second week of December.
Yeah.
And they were like, here's all the presents, put them under the tree and stare at them 3 weeks. And it was like,
You take them.
but I think this year, I think everyone's out of PTO already. So, and I think their plan is both of our families, once the cafe is either like needing renovations and help or like about to be open. I think that's the plan.
They'll come off the ground.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. So I want to keep me abreast of what's going on with us too. I can't wait to. I mean, yeah, I would love to meet up with you again. You drink coffee? Okay, well, we can meet up somewhere. Yeah, probably me. No, I would love to, continue on with this conversation. And I mean, I love talking to you the day at Cortland. So, and I love talking to you today. So
Maybe we'll have you on our podcast one day.
I would be honored. So yes, just put me down on, yes, I would definitely, I will look forward to that. So, Emily and Andrew, before we end the podcast, is there anything else you would like to share with the audience?
We don't have much else going on right now, apart from those two fun, like the raffle and the apparel fundraiser. Again, if you want to support us, we have a GoFundMe going on. It's going on indefinitely until the cafe is open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, like we're just trying to save us.
Yeah, excellent. Very 100%. So the GoFundMe, where can they find that? I mean, where would they find the GoFundMe account?
I have it on almost all of our socials.
You do?
Okay. Any links, like if you go to our Facebook, our Instagram, like it's the top of the thing that I'm talking about at all time. Our ultimate goal is $30,000. That's mostly to help with the renovations, any permits and licenses that we'll need. Anything extra is going to go right towards the cats, kind of thing. We're hoping that it'll be a great space for the community. I don't like just the space cat lovers to hang out, but like we want to be able to give back. So I want to have a space for like a cat supply pantry for the community.
Really?
Yeah, I want to have space for like educational events and like microchip and vaccine stinks. So all in all, I just want to support the community.
Excellent. This is a big dream, and I love the fact you're working towards bringing it to into reality. That is so awesome. So, well, I'm glad that guy crossed our paths the other day in Cortland. So I think that was so cool, and yeah, I look forward to watching your journey continue to unfold. So, I think on that, I'll end the podcast. Thanks again, Emily and Andrew, for joining the Dream Catcher podcast, and enjoy your day off.
Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you.